Ever since Taken came out in 2008, Liam Neeson's been kicking names and taking ass
and pointing guns in posters
without mercy in a yearly fashion. But this fashion is rocky at best and never ever consistent, with highs like The Grey and lows like the recent 16 films before and after it. Liam Neeson can find sure footing, but some things are to be noted. His films are well-meaning, well-structured action thrillers with some effort put in them, and that's saying a lot in a market known for aging Hollywood stars to do whatever the fuck they want, putting in the lowest effort possible and calling it a day just to get that juicy paycheck. I mean, Bruce Willis alone literally did 11 films in just 2 years. Show some dignity, motherfucker. You are diehard. Anyway, I digress. Every Q1 apparently, Liam Neeson releases a hit or miss, mostly miss action movie that delivers some sort of thrills to the average moviegoer, but ultimately feels like it's been generated by some sort of AI script generator of some sorts. So, I decided that the best course of action is to use an AI generator of some sorts to generate the next Liam Neeson action film of some sorts.
I do not work for free, motherfucker. These movies take a lot of processing power and you better not cut my sentence short.
Liam Neeson's new action thriller Gun Summit boasts a stellar cast including Kevin Costner, Wendell Pierce for some reason, Russell Crowe, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucker, 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 you a fine motherfucker, 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 you know all them motherfuckers is crooked as a barrel of snakes, motherfucker.
But at first glance, it could easily pass as a non-theatrical YouTube video with some famous Hollywood actors, right down to its cringe-inducing title. It started as a joke, says director Liam Neeson's Reese's Pieces. When you go to a gun show, you see some crazy stuff, right? There's naked ladies walking around. These guys want to look for an exotic weapon. We were very aware that the UK has a reputation as a tax haven, where all kinds of dodgy business goes on. So this is a way of luring the UK into a raid of its own law enforcement.
Indeed, in 2010, the UK passed a gun amnesty allowing illegal weapons owners to turn in their weapons to the police without being prosecuted.
It just sounded like a great idea.
What a bunch of retards.
Gun Summit is set in the United States of America during a gun control debate. As the title suggests, the violence itself takes the form of an international summit on how to reduce gun violence. Reduce gun violence, my ass. Led by Jackson's government representative. The film opens with Jackson talking about his daughter's murder and the ensuing NRA campaign against her murderer, who also happens to be a blind gay man. At the start of the film, Jackson's character warns the attendees that in some places it's considered to be the national pastime to murder a blind gay man. The guys in the room nod their heads in agreement. I want us to protect ourselves and I want you to understand how we can work together, says Jackson's character, carefully holding the F word, since this movie might be rated PG-13. After the first speaker leaves the stage, Jackson's character throws down the gavel, declaring that they are down for round 2.
Motherfucker.
I knew I could fill an hour and a half. Liam Neeson's niece, son of a bitch, says of the 8-day shoot, it just needs these moments of pure rage and fear. Gun Summit could be a launching point for Neeson's Nissan, whose recent films have been quietly in limbo, in large part due to a self-imposed hiatus from action movies. And by hiatus, we mean he stopped giving a shit and just sleepwalking his way through his movies. The actor has not appeared in a successful movie since The A-Team. The A-Team, which was critically acclaimed by critics and moviegoers alike, and grossed over $4.741 billion worldwide. Since then, he spent most of his time working on war films and thrillers, based video games fan fiction that he only wrote in his head, allegedly. Neeson's son promises that his latest film, Blacklight, will be released to critical and commercial acclaim in his own dreams, obviously, and will be an avant-garde film. Avant-garde in the sense that it will be the first to be prescribed to PTSD amnesiacs worldwide for better resting hours and suicide galore. Liam Neeson's niece's son's Nissan needs Reese's Pieces needs son in Gun Summit in theaters near you. PG-13. In Memoriam this week brings you the life of Marco Hoja, the guy on the phone from Taken 1. May he rest in peace. Marco Hoja was an Albanian human trafficker based in Paris, France. He was part of the several idiots who thought kidnapping Liam Neeson's hot, not-so-teenage daughter for ransom was a viable option for a long lifespan. Good luck in your journey to the afterlife, Marco. You will not be missed. This was The Rocks, keeping it extra cheesy.